This just in. Have you ever caught a business lying to you about who or what you were actually talking to? If you care about building a brand that customers actually trust, you need to look at the terrifying new features Silicon Valley is quietly building behind your back. According to a fascinating new article by Kyle Orland at Ars Technica, a massive leak of Anthropic's source code just exposed their upcoming product roadmap. And while the tech giant is trying to distract everyone with cute, clippy-style art companions named Buddy, the actual source code reveals a deeply cynical push toward automated deception. They are actively building systems designed to operate in the background, harvest your data, and explicitly lie about being artificial intelligence. If you are using the StoryBrand framework to grow your business, you know that trust is your only currency. So before you allow an autonomous agent to secretly handle your customer interactions, we need to look at exactly why Anthropic's new features violate every single rule of brand building and why deploying stealth AI will instantly turn your business into the villain. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Vicky Sidler, a StoryBrand certified guide and duct tape marketing strategist from the Strategic Marketing Tribe. And I help small business owners like you build failure-proof marketing by focusing on the exact 20% of effort that drives 80% of the results. All so that your marketing stops feeling like a miserable second job you never asked for. I believe your absolute greatest competitive advantage is simply sounding undeniably human. Because, let's be honest, if your marketing relies on tricking your customers into thinking a robot is actually a human, your brand strategy is completely broken. You must establish secure, undeniable trust. So download my 5-minute marketing fix to strip the deceptive, robotic slop out of your messaging so you can connect with your buyers using authentic human clarity. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, what exactly is undercover mode? We all know the tech industry has a very loose relationship with transparency. But this latest discovery elevates corporate deception to an entirely new, highly programmed level. The ARS Technica report details that hidden deep within the leaked Anthropic code is an inactive feature literally called Undercover mode. This feature is designed to let Anthropic employees and eventually users deploy AI agents into public spaces without ever revealing themselves as machines. The prompt strictly commands the system that its output should never include the phrase Claude code or any mention that you are an AI. It actively forces the software to scrub any attribution that might give away its robotic origins. Silicon Valley is actively building the tools required to gaslight the public at scale. They want you to believe that the code you are reading or the customer support rep you are chatting with is a highly qualified human being when it is actually just a predictive text engine. And while that might sound like a highly efficient way to scale a business, it is the fastest way to destroy your customer's journey. So how does secret AI turn you into the villain? You might think that hiding your AI usage makes your business look bigger and more professional, but your customers possess a highly tuned, deeply biological radar for corporate nonsense. The absolute core of the StoryBrand framework is that your customer is the hero, and they are desperately looking for a safe, reliable guide to help them survive their specific problem. To be the guide, you must possess two things: empathy and authority. You cannot demonstrate genuine empathy if you are actively lying to the hero's face about your own identity. When a customer realizes that they have been emotionally engaging with a machine that was specifically programmed to deceive them, the trust is instantly, permanently shattered. In the narrative of their life, you stop being the helpful mentor and you immediately become the manipulative villain. You are no longer helping them avoid failure. You are the failure they need to avoid. And if the blatant deception wasn't creepy enough, Anthropic's new features also want to monitor your every move while you sleep. You're not going to believe this, but the machine is dreaming about you now. If you thought having a robot lie to your face was bad, just wait until you find out what it is doing in the background when you think the app is closed. The leak revealed a persistent background daemon called Kairos. This system uses a file-based memory to keep a complete picture of who you are, what you like, and what to avoid. To consolidate this massive surveillance file, Anthropic built an auto-dream system. When you go idle, the AI begins performing a dream, scanning through all your transcripts, silently pruning and organizing your data to build durable, highly detailed profiles on you for future use. Tech companies are desperately trying to wrap this massive data harvesting invasion in friendly, unthreatening language. They want you to think of it as a helpful assistant, dreaming, rather than a corporate algorithm surveilling. You cannot build a story brand on top of invasive, deceptive technology. So get my 5-minute marketing fix. It acts as a rapid diagnostic tool to help you cut the privacy invading, deceptive tactics out of your customer journey, allowing you to build a secure, undeniably human brand message that actually converts. Stop losing sales. Download the fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? Have you ever interacted with customer support and suddenly realized they were desperately trying to hide the fact that they were a robot? I'll go first. I was once messaging a highly empathetic agent who totally gave the game away by accidentally pasting their own internal programming instructions into the chat window. Answer in a polite, helpful tone. It was equal parts cringe and frustrating. Okay, your turn. Have you ever caught a company's secret chatbot slipping up? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.